Good morning. I am still half asleep, but yeah, I was called to throw some cards down for you guys. So let's see what's going on in the collective. Apparently that one wanted to come out too. Struggling this morning. I'm struggling. My eyes are blurry. I don't know what's going on. Too many cards. Too many cards. Alright, we got 3 there. Okay, so I do feel like, and I think this is really like a collective reading. It really does feel like a big collective reading. It seems like we're rising above something. Like we're rising above. We've been kind of in this dark, sad state, and I feel like there is light shining through finally. Like we're finally seeing, the sun between the trees, or however that saying goes. But we're finally starting to see some light. I mean, it's been hard, and that sadness is still connected in us, but we're kind of just like, okay, you know what? It's okay to be sad, but I'm not going to be sad forever. Like embracing the sadness, but also just saying, fuck it. I'm not going to let this shit get me down, and like still do what we need to do. So it is creating this movement of rising above and kind of getting out of our heads and getting out. I think maybe if we're feeling kind of slouched down, we need to get outside, we need to get into our bodies, we need to move and kind of force change, force movement. Sometimes we have to force the movement in ourselves, especially when we're feeling sad and we're feeling kind of down. And that's the hardest time to do that. But I really feel like you're being called to move, you're being called to dance, you're being called to run, go take a hike, go do something that requires your body to move and breathe. Sucks, but I don't know if, that is possible for everyone. But if it is, do that. If not, go fucking run. Yeah, it's very much like you're being shown a different way. And it's been tumultuous because sometimes it's just comfortable to stay where we were, to just stay in that sad spot. But the universe is like, no, sorry, we're not doing that. Here, try this instead. And it's almost like you're being like zapped, like bam, like fucking wake the fuck up. And and it's forcing you to see and act and elevate your presence and your being. And with that being said, that's kind of activating your compassion, and not just compassion for other people, but compassion for yourself. It's very healing, and that's going to bring back that center balance that you need and fill your cup so that you can fill others again. But you have to get yourself out of that stuck state. They did call for me to do the shadow cards to this deck. It's interesting. Yeah. I'll do one more. Because there's a lot going on, and it's balancing those energies. It's allowing the energies to be there, but it is also not getting stuck in them, I think, is a big part of that. And that one, okay, that one wants to come too. Yeah, it's very much like moving on, walking on your path, letting the fucking past just be the past, letting it go, letting it, for lack of better words, die. Like it had its life, it was what it was, You can appreciate what is left or what was, but it's time to start moving on down that path towards something else. The cauldron, the vessel, so it's very much doing what sustains you and being able to fill your vessel yourself. So, you know, do those things that you want to do. Do those things that you have been putting off for so long that that you keep putting off for other people, or even putting off because of obligations to yourself. Say fuck it. Just go have some fun and fill your cup. Because that is the important move right now, is to focus on self. So that once again, you can overflow and you can feed people. But right now, it's like you've got to build that up so you can give of yourself, but also have enough to where you're not depleting yourself. It's like a cycling fountain. Like right now, you've got to get that water built up in there so you can cycle through all of this, so you can be that best, better version of yourself. Some of you maybe be calling to ritual. Potentially that could be a letting go ritual, or maybe just like a reclaiming of yourself ritual. Like, that's weird. Like marrying yourself kind of a thing, like a recommitment ritual to yourself. Because I feel like some of us really, really struggle with putting ourselves first. Yeah, that's really weird. It's like, stop fucking stabbing yourself in the leg, man. Like, you got all this potential, you got all this, just stop. It's like, you know, when we have a bruise and like we feel that bruise and like we just keep touching it and touching it. It's like, oh, ow, that hurts. Oh, ow, that hurts. You know, and some people like that. I get that. But like, why do you keep hurting yourself? Why do you keep tearing open the wounds? Like, why do you keep scratching it? Let it fucking heal. Let it heal. Like, don't keep pressing it. Like, there's nothing you could have done that would change anything. So you're where you're supposed to be. You don't have to keep hurting yourself. You don't have to keep replaying things in your head, and you don't have to blame yourself. You're not to blame. Like, there's two sides of every coin. Like, both people give and take. Like, it's equal weight. So yeah, get back in touch with yourself. Do the things you love to do with no fucking remorse. Just do it. Just do it. Embrace it and love it so that you can fill other people's cups. But you need to fill yours first. See you guys later.